willing to let go of their trauma and not pass it on to the next generation is because of the millennials. You may not believe me, but the millennials were treated way worse than even the trauma you can say you have as a Gen Z from a millennial. It's not even a quarter of what they went through.
Yetu ni kiboko too.
So, for us to be able to even like have the will to, okay, I'm letting it go, it's because what we faced wasn't as harsh. And it's because the millennials themselves deliberately protected us from facing the harshest things that they had to face.
So, okay.
So far team bad ina lose.
So far. The other bad podcast hajaongea.
No, he's speaking. Yeah. This is the front line. Tuna deal na accordingly. No, you have to finish. We are dealing with you accordingly.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? You're saying that it's because of the millennials that we are like this.
It genuinely is because they raised us. You know, the millennials, what they did is for them to even have the culture, the music, everything about them, they had to fight for it basically every single day of their lives. And then they gave it to us. They were just like, here, take it. Like, listen, if you even ask people stories, Gen Zs, if you hear their stories compared to a millennial of what they faced with their parents, you'll realize how stupid the Gen Z things look. Like, they just look like, I know it's someone's trauma and you can't call it stupid because even me, there's some things that my mom does and it'll piss me off and it'll make me feel some type of way. But when I think back to what she had to face for her to come and like even the level she's achieved of like calm for this situation to turn out the way it turned out.
Speaking.
Yeah.
That is a Gen Z.
Let her cook.
Yes, it's a Gen Z speaking. And
Yes,
what I'm saying is for the Gen Zs to be the way they are, the millennials had to go through what they had to go through, and they had to teach us the way they taught us.
Someone.
Exactly. It shapes the future. So what I'm saying is the millennials also can't fully be, like, they brought so much good into the world that, yes, their bad can't be, obscured and everything, but they're good.
Like any team imengangana too bad, but anyway, ni sawa. Hii team nini.
That's why you're an upgrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another bad.
Okay, so the another bad thing, I'm going to step out from the psychological and whatever.
And the open-mindedness.
I'm going to go straight to the business. Social-wise, I am not happy with the millennials. Social-wise, why? Let me start with tribalism. Tribalism.
Yeah.
Like you're speaking here, I can tell. We have different tribes. I can tell. But see us, we are having a conversation. Even the topic of tribe, I'm the one who was brought it up.
Yeah.
But if you look through our political system, our economical system, educational system, we are having problem with tribalism. Why tribalism?
Circles back
Why
to open-mindedness.
Why are the millennials so stuck on tribalism? Why? And as Gen Zs, we're doing things without even considering our tribes. Yeah. You see the poor interacting with the rich. Luos interacting with Kikuyus. And why are the millennials still stuck at watu wa Mount Kenya? People from the lake. What is that? Now there, I don't agree with the millennials. They've disappointed us.
At all.
Until now. Because tribalism, in fact, separates us. And that is what
the politicians are using.
Step out from the politicians. It is people from the West that are depending on that so that they can infiltrate us and misuse our resources because we are very tribalist.
We think
we are one.
Conspiracy theory.
No, it is a fact.
Stop. Okay, wait.
It is a fact.
Wait,
and I have said my point. Now my brother,
Kona bati umekam na point.
Bwana James. Tuambie kitu.
I have said my piece.
I can argue.
Said my piece.
I can argue your piece.
Yes,
So,
I want to hear your argument.
So the issue with tribalism, it started from when the white people first came to Kenya. And they chose, it was them that chose, okay, this tribe is the one that I'm going to push up to lead. Because they know how to do this. You know, even when... No. Listen.
Sorry.
It's something that they did. Especially, let's talk about the British.
Yes, I understand.
Particularly.
And your story is true.
Yeah.
And your story is true. But, let us put it this way. You are a Kikuyu, I'm a Luo. The white man comes to you and tells you, okay, we're going to give you this part of this, and you know, these are the Luos, they want this part. You get it, right? Now, we are all Africans, and you know what this white man has done to us.
With clothes.
Who are you going to side with?
Yeah,
Me?
Or the guy with the
this side
clothes.
man?
Yeah.
And you're naked.
So I understand.
Okay, now that...
No, I understand.
Yes,
I'm not disparaging your
Yes.
point. What I'm saying is, what has gotten us to this point is it's ingrained. It's like it's a trauma that's been passed on from generation to generation.
And that is why...
And it's happened because the first of us were ignorant.
Yes, the problem I have with millennials is they have not even taken a step to move from that point.
No, the millennials have, and this I can argue with you.
They started from 2007 to move from that point.
Can I tell you why the millennials...
After they have killed each other. And
No
that
way.
time we were very
We still
young.
killed each other again. Nikiwa class 8 ilikuwa 2017. We even killed each other again. I'm good. I'm just
But
good.
it was
I'm
never
just
Gen Zs who killed the people.
yes.
It was the millennials still killing themselves.
No, we
It
were
is
dying.
them.
We were all dying.
No, let me tell you.
Imagine 2007.
It was the
How
system.
old were you?
It wasn't.
2007, 2008.
I was
How
a
old were
baby.
you?
I was just a baby.
You were just a baby.
I'm
Then
just saying.
These millennials,
No,
they're killing themselves.
Umesema ni 20?
Yeah, but that's the thing. You know, the thing is,
Difference
millennials are
2017
very
it
loyal.
was it was the government versus the people. It wasn't tribalism.
It was diabolic because why?
Baby Pendo aliuliwa na nani? Baby Pendo aliuliwa na nani? Sini aliuliwa na Sanse?
Millennial. Alikuwa millennial lo police.
No, listen.
You see,
Let's talk about
tribal millennial.
Please.
No, I understand your point.
If you're going to speak from that point, please hold millennials responsible.
No. I
Don't-
hold them completely accountable.
Please, don't
They did.
try to give them excuses.
No, they did
Don't
exactly
try to
what
give
they
them
did.
excuses.
Yes, they
Because
did.
us, we never took the excuses.
We never.
We never took but we decided to take that step to move from that, so that my child, by the time he's reaching or her reaching 18,
Okay.
he can have the best
Pay
life.
credit.
So, I was
done.
trying to
I am
state.
done.
I was trying to state that yes, they did all that, but also what I can give them is ever since their children, the Gen Zs, went to the streets and they protested and everything. The millennials are the ones backing them.
Yes, and then
They are
I
there with
appreciate-
them every
yes,
single
you opened
time.
their minds. We opened their eyes.
Yes.
We opened their eyes and we opened their minds.
No,
Yes,
but
yes.
it's
Yes.
not about that. It's about.
We,
Do you know how
we
trauma
took them from
clutches
being
you?
so very rigid.
They are
from
traumatized.
being so very rigid.
Very traumatized.
But
Mind-wise,
you can't blame them.
intellectually,
You can't blame them because
intellectually,
honor. Hadi sisi
No.
bio we were taught, organisms
Kama sahi.
take no organisms
Let us say.
based their survival based on their surrounding. At that time, hauwezi break out hivyo vile unaweza break out because what are the odds? Odds
And
zako
that's
ni
why they-
utanyuria, utadedi manze,
But sasa-
utadedi
but-
ukijaribu kuspeak out your design, unaget.
You have
And
to
it's
die
why
for
they
something
give
that
us
is
the
right.
opportunity
You have
to
to
be-
die for something that is right.
No, but you see,
Wow.
no, wait.
But when?
No, let me say something.
This, today,
Wait.
today I am Malcolm X.
No. Before you even finish your point, let me say something. Do you know the
had a
reason you
dream.
have that much psych and that much energy and everything that you're saying? Do you know it's because you were raised by a millennial?
Manze.
because I saw what they were doing and it was stupid.
No, at the time, wewe unajua enzi za kina Moi and stuff vile vitu zilikuwa kunoma. Say things zime-easen up
in that era. I was not living in that era, so I cannot relate and you cannot ever relate.
Now that right there, my friend, in fact, such your story. Sasa nimepata ni place pa kutarget. Umekuja na ngono ndani.
If they knew they went through that point,
then that's what they're trying to prevent.
Why did they wait for us to open their eyes and minds?
It's not about opening their eyes and minds. It's about, do you know, even they being released from Moi's reign. Do you know how, like, that was insane to them? They've grown up on Maziwa ya Nyayo. And then all of a sudden, he's no longer there.
That was a good thing.
No, it is.
That was a good thing. I wish it was present in my childhood days. I compliment the millennials.
I'm not trying to make it a bad thing. What I'm saying is, they were so used to a certain way of life that even adjusting to a different way, once that's like...
They didn't know how to adjust watoe dreads. They are used to the dreads. Exactly. The same point with what you say.
I like about this. It's a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a debate.
Next. Please speak.
Personally, I feel like the millennials are gonna stick up their asses. Kwanza tuanzie tu hapo. Unafaa kuitoa. Sema ha.
There's no water for me to sip.
But I agree that some people had to run so that we can walk, and those at the Gen Z, we are enjoying whatever wali fight for. Get. But Pia, like an incident of today, we are dealing with the
millennials.
You see?
That's quite true.
But protocol, man, say, but anyway.
Fuck protocols. Look.
What protocols?
Gen Z like us will say fuck protocols, because at the end of the day, in Ketnafanya, in a benefit both the studio and the for sure. They are short-sighted. That's what I can say for the millennials. All non-attack are safe each and every time. Yeah,
because they're not used to getting banned.
Yeah,
and so willing to get banned. I understand.
Now that's why we want you to heal. Yes, utaniambia utaki dread, but I will keep it. I prove a point to you. I'll prove a point to you. I'll prove a point. What will you do? I mean, Bona mnataka kushikilia vitu, wewe ndio unakuwa hurt and
but
you can let it go, man.
Yes, I'm also on the bad side of the millennials, but at the same time on our side as Gen Zs, we really have to study the past of how things have been. Because as I've seen the way some of us act, we are not really even conversant with our culture.
Manze,
our past.
By that pains me. There are Gen Zs out here who don't even know their mother tongue, manze.
Yes, you imagine.
I die. For sure, man.
Just a bit. I can
imagine. So
I can speak a bit.
So even if we are debating this stuff, you must think about that, because if you think of your past, you really get rooted from where you are, and if you're rooted, depression in Asia. That is a fact, and it forms your personality and your character. You really should know where you're coming from. That is very important, and that is one thing I like also with the millennials. Some of them are trying very hard to keep the culture going.
By show of hands, ni watu wangapi bado like wanakula ngwashe na nini breakfast and nduma.
Hapo nitakuwa nimechange side ama
tuite tu jina yake. Ita tu jina yake.
Umejua mimi najua deck, umejua speak of my language and I'm not.
Okay, is the
so even if you can see
the mixed the terere managu, how many but how many know people of this era when they're like mikasi kuku misikuli na si ile kuku ya kuchinjwa ile waluya ile KFC type, you know, because I'm like at the end of the day we still Kenyans, ndio hakuna haja tuende majuu and somebody asks you where you from, ati I'm Kenyan, teach me something about Kenya, and you know nothing. Literally no language, no food, no nothing.
Yes.
Are you really Kenyan ama wewe pia unajaribu tu kuerode our culture?
Foreigner.
So
Yeah.
something I
So-
can
so-
speak
so-
on that.
Are you a Kenyan or you just a fake?
And to erode, that's by the that's the whites winning, manze. That's the Western culture winning. Because I'm like, it's okay, because that's why they travel huku watake kujua. Say kuna msoshi mtizedi. I'm just saying, kuna msoshi mtizedi who's white. He's British. Yeah, he knows Kiswahili so well, but he also knows his British language, his English so well. Same to German, same to all that thing. They come here, they want to know. We also want to know their language, tunadai kujua. But let's not erode our culture in the process.
Also, yes.
Nataka kujua French.
Yes,
But pia ujua Kijaka. Kijaka pia ni French.
No, Kijaka. But
Huh?
also on the same point. Yeah. Also on the same point. If you're a Luo Kikuyu, don't be ashamed of being a Luo Kikuyu. That is who you are.
Why would you be ashamed? I'm
That is who you are. Yes.
I'm a prophet.
Yes.
Why would anyone be ashamed?
Yes,
No,
because
no, no,
now
no,
because that is what the millions are trying to make it now. If
Actually, I feel like hiyo si shida.
Yeah,
Shida
that
inakuanga kwa Waluya when you
Because-
feel. Mimi nimekaa na Waluya when you feel ati sijui Wakamba when you feel like sijui.
Because you
I'm like
should
be
be
proud of
proud.
that,
Yeah,
man.
you should be proud of where you
Musikia
come from.
mkurume
Proud of your culture.
akibonga vile ubonga
Proud
hapo
of your
hivyo.
culture.
Can I tell you
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
The people I've seen, like I've met, who are least like embarrassed about their culture are Luos and Kikuyus.
Manze.
Yes.
Because
Seven.
where I feel like we're raised with such a strong foundation in our culture.
Kisizi ni wabaya sijui nini.
But me I wanna unajua nilikuwa like when I was still in like college napata mtu ananiambia ni Mjikenda, tell me something ajui. I'm like I just wanna know, si ati nakuni una get manze
Na najua
kuna wenye wajui.
juu kimito.
Okay, kuna wenye wanajua na wanajificha. Manze me most of my friends
those people wanajificha juu
don't know
wanaibika.
Mjikenda land.
What is
manze.
that?
I've never met even one in my
I've
friends.
met
Yeah,
it.
I've met so many. She's
I'm
Mjikenda. This is the
Digo.
first one.
Trust me.
I'm
Mjikenda
Digo.
Mkikuyu.
Ati
Yeah.
Trust me.
Wow.
Wenye kuna Meru, kuna
Wow.
so Mijikenda iko wapi?
So I'm Digo, and Digo's a Swahili.
Ushapotea.
Wadigo, Mijikenda. You know, Mijikenda has so many subclans. So I'm Digo, and we stay in Kilifi.
So Mijikenda are located in Kilifi.
No.
They are located in the
Kikundi
area.
cha
manze.
Mjikenda ni ilikuwa na something.
Yeah, it has subclans.
Sasa ndio hizo
Protect.
Digo.
So like
Extinct.
Giriama, Digo.
wapi?
Yeah.
Nimebakisha Karama Jong, sasa
And
ni
because-
rest.
Yeah.
Nikishapata hao.
My cousin is Karamadro.
Bring your cousins umlete next tumuone hadi me I'm still establishing nini unaona cultures and stuff but yeah
Yes, but-
kwetu
But the question tunafaa kujiuliza. So utapata kuna Gen Z hawajui hata mother tongue, si ndio?
Mbona?
Who should we blame? Millennials.
Yes,
No,
because
no, no.
nilijua tu mnakuja hapo nilijua tu mnakuja hapo
Millennials.
Bad tu itabaki tu kwa bad.
you find that some
It's a personal
some
effort,
millennials
manze.
I'll put it this way. In the house they're only speaking
English. Which is not bad.
And you see the father knows Luo and the mother knows let me say the mother tongue.
Yeah.
Mjikenda.
Yeah.
But the child none of the language.
So let
Sasa
me
mtoto hata gani
Sasa
ama
makosa
Mjikenda.
ni-
Ngoja,
They are not
ngoja,
willing
ngoja.
to teach.
Ngoja, let
Because
me
they should, like,
start
teach the kid.
with something on that, and it's something I had to learn personally myself. Is even in my family, my grandfather, he speaks British English. Like his English is hadi unashanga.
But anajua Kikuyu.
But he
Unashanga
knows
huku ni
Kikuyu.
huku.
Jina yako iko complicated.
Manze British.
No, so the thing is, the Kikuyu, what they used to do, when I was younger, is they didn't want me to know Kikuyu so they could have their conversations in Kikuyu. You see, and that, the problem is now, after I lost, like, once, when I was really young, that's when I was interested. And then when I grew up a bit, it's like, okay, I don't know. I had already moved on. So they missed the prime time to teach me. But also from them, in their perspective, it was a valid reason not to teach me because what they were discussing was confidential.
But that's for you.
Yeah,
See,
man.
it's not for
That's
everyone.
actually
But-
for most of them.
Okay.
If you ask people-
But is that is robbing you of some part of yourself.
No,
That
it's
is
not that
robbing you
they've
of
refused.
some part
It's
of
just
yourself.
that.
At that moment,
At
I
that
want
moment.
Who are they?
to know
Yeah.
it's
Okay. Wacha niseme mimi personally, mi nilikuwa tu interested. There's some words in Luo that are very interesting. Unasikia tu mtoto amekimbia huko. I used to like hang out with my cousins huko Ushago. Unapata mtoto amekimbia huko ako ndede na amebeshia yake chia. Unasema what the hell? Ati the two kumi piele. So let me just ask mwenye aelewi. Yo inika ni amuelewi. Does that sound like something appealing? The two kumi piele.
It sounds like I'm interested
I want
to
to
know.
know
what-
what-
manze, so I was like curious. I was like nini ndo nikagundua ati inamaanisha ndio ucheze place umekunya. I'm like hey. So even ndo pole like I got to learn. So I'm like okay, yeah, the parents play a big factor, and by that the millennials right there, man, mwafunze, because kids have high curiosity. Wanataka tu kujua form, but sasa ukiwafunika hivi
Pia wanafunika.
wao pia wanafunika.
But as
So
kids,
it's a two.
ningekuwa mtoi siwezi toka kujua languages zingine like Kisi. Bro, ushasikia conversation like ina matatu, nadhani it's war. Yo,
But if you are at sea, then why do you it that way? You are that war. You are that war.
But adimi
Yeah, yeah,
kuna
that's
time
war.
ilifika sasa. I have a friend called Solomon. He's like he was very interested in knowing languages, so he knows like a bit of most languages, Masai, Kisi nini. Adimi nilikuwa nataka kujua like Kisi, because our house help at some time alikuwa Mkisi.
Bwakiri.
But that is them.
But
That is
nikalan
them. That is the
pole.
point.
Kisi and the Somali.
That is them.
Shit.
But
Eh,
it's a
no,
very
but
interesting
Somalis-
language, man.
Somali.
My
Hiyo
balance
tu
goes
hiyo
shit.
sio wa Kenya.
Can I say
You know
something?
the gag reflex.
Kando.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think about imambo ya watu kujua their background tribes. In as much as it has something to do with our parents, sisi pia tunafaa tujikaze.
Yeah.
I think if it were me personally, singewaijua Kijaluo because my parents adiwa leo they have no intentions.
You see?
I swear, I
And your
had
father
to
is
know.
not British.
Yeah, and they're Kenyans, full-time Kenyans.
But then we
I
haven't
had
known
to-
the tribe. We know
No.
Luo, plain Luo.
Yes, plain Luo.
Plain Luo.
Yeah.
Plain Luo.
Sinda.
Mjikenda Kikuyu.
Yeah.
Uh,
Arab.
Arab.
But
Hey.
you would
But
have tried
wait
your
a minute.
Miam
That's why
Luo
I'm
Luo
telling
Tanzanian.
you,
Wewe.
personally, I had to
Kikuyu,
learn Luo
Meru.
when I was 16
Hey.
years of age.
Hey.
When I got to meet my
Tarakaniti.
grandparents, so they had to teach
Nah.
me. So maybe when the other Luo kids knew Kijaluo from,
from
When
the
they were
very
young.
I
age.
got to know Kijaluo when I was in high school.
Okay.
And I started learning.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
And is it because you went to like a high school that was in like Luo area?
Yes.
Ah.
So I had to know kwa sababu
Because
there are some
Nyanza.
teachers when they would come to you and they're telling you something in Luo. Na mi sielewi, genuinely, I don't know. So I'm looking at you like, huh? So people like, oh, do you have any mjalu? Hey, relax. Okay.
I'm coming.
Vile umelelewa, si vile nimelelewa, tulia.
Yeah, for sure.
So I also think kids knowing their background languages, if your parent doesn't want to teach you, find a
also-
way.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
me, I got to know it through my, my grandparents. I would force my mom to take me to my grandma's. So
Therefore.
hakuwa na option, because she's old, she speaks Luo only. So I would go there, and my other cousins who ushago naongea Kijaka na mimi niko hapo tu like.
But hadi
Unasema?
apart from the language, pia the lifestyle, man.
Yeah. And the
Lifestyle, you
culture.
must
Yeah.
know. So
When they do doyo, you all know what to doyo is.
Kupalilia.
Yeah, kudoyo is to
So
palilia.
kama
You know what
hujui-
kupalilia is? Like
Hata kukamua ng'ombe.
kupalia is like what is palilia in English? Palilia.
Kulima.
Yeah, that one.
Ukulima.
Weed. Oh
Well-
no, yes, weeding. Weeding. Yes.
Weddings in. Oh,
What's
Yeah,
weeding
because what
in-
is the essence
what's
of
weeding in
kupalilia?
Meru?
It is-
hey,
What?
Ndo wala kusikia.
wewe unajua
In
Kijaluo. Wedding.
Weeding.
si ni kudoyo ama ni
Kudoyo.
Eh.
Hiyo siku.
tunaenda
Juu
kutoa
si
the
unaona
other stuff.
uishaplantiwa, then you just go and remove
And
the
and in Mjikenda what's
Yeah,
ku
close.
nini?
Don't even ask me the other. I
That's in
know no
British.
language. Nisikudanganye. I know
In
nothing.
Say in
in
British
in
English.
in British it's weeding.
Smith utatua India hapo na tunaanza kutoa.
Thank you very much, guys. Tumetoka from you have our perspective. Whatever decisions we owe, whatever perspective we all have doesn't need to be, law and everything. We really appreciate. We had Ompo in the building. We appreciate the time you've given us. I'm sure next time we'll have some lessons here, some interaction, telling our story through our craftsmanship, and not only cocktails only. We'll also be having food next time. So stay tuned, and some drinks for sure.
We'll have it longer next time. We'll have amazing topics like this. Tunaweza introduce tena. I am Uncle Kim.
Save the best for last.
He needs to get over himself.
Yeah.
Mona.
My name is Anyona.
James.
Yvonne.
I'm Alexander Thiambu Smith, King Ompo, the king, the one everyone wants to
Nani
get
deal
with.
now ni.
I track both genders. Yeah. So thank you all, and it's been real.
Yeah, this has been the Radio You All Wanted podcast. You can follow us, or you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all platforms. Subscribe up on YouTube. Yeah, that has been amazing. And Spotify
you guys
also.
are sleeping on Spotify.
Oh yeah, one last thing. How actually misspell jina yangu. Yeah, who's responsible for editing? It's SM, not
not
SY. Who's responsible? Siyumth. Ilikuwa Siyumth. Not Smith, Siyumth. Who's responsible? No, nionyeshe tu ni nani point, just point
to point fingers like
bye guys, bye.
Yeah, bye.
See you next time, man.